So 10 kilos of best pale malt and a few other bits. We've done a homebrew company from Ireland online order. We got 1.5 kgs of carapils. I'll try one of these. I've never tried Nottingham Dan Star. Where's Laleham on this one? And we've got the old Gervin G12. It's the same as the Wilco's yeast. I always chuck one of these. They always seem to have the Carico orange peel on order, so I keep promising myself to do a Belgian wit or a Blue Moon type beer. Some oak chips. Again, I've not had the heavy toast before, but that's for other alcoholic beverages, shall we say. Kilo of dark candy sugar, because Belgian ales are a favourite of mine. And a few hops I haven't got. Or replacing the SARS hop with some fresh ones after the last attempt, which we haven't tried yet. It's now in the keg. Simcoe, Hersbrucker, and Mittelfrau. So more German beers on the horizon, and a few prestige spirit essences, and a couple of still spirits ones there, just to keep us topped up for Christmas, and some fresh Irish moss. Not quite as big as I thought it was going to be, but not as big as the old one, but then that went to waste anyway, didn't it? So I think the culprit is here. That seems to be leaking. It was leaking there, but I've done that, but it has had a little impact damage before I owned it, and she is a bit out of date, I think. But seems to leak from there when I give it a squirt. I've shut the valve off. We are losing a little bit, or it's getting absorbed into the beer. But if I leave the line shut or open, either way it drops. It's gone back up because there's pressure in the keg, but if I close it off, it's going to slowly lose from there. Last time I got caught, it only because it made a squeak noise, a bit like Clive Cutter's one does, and I'd accidentally left the bloody thing on, and I don't know how much is left in it. It's a BOC bottle. I have found Adnams Gas have an agent in my hometown now, and if I can get it trade, it's quite reasonable. But we've pressed into the service the old vaccine refrigerator. It's now at 3 degrees, so that'll just about squeeze 2 in. I did notice when I had the other connector on, although these are the decent ones, the CMB ones, that it was leaking if you rocked the post. I don't know whether that's normal. I've never experienced it before, but that's full of the German wheat beer, and we've yet to keg the other one, which I'll show you when we go down to the brew house. And we've gained a little something. Yes, I'm talking about you. This is Lukey, the Siberian Husky, 6-month-old pup. He was now the new brew dog in the very messy brew house, and he's doing a fine job of getting in the way already. So this is the other one, which looks like it's got some yeast floating around in there. It's gone high crows and passed and basically finished, so I've just turned the fridge off so it can sort of crash chill. It doesn't look like anything's crashed out of it yet, but we've got to clean the other keg up, and I'll turn that back on, I think, and give these are the Weiss beer leftovers. So I did put one in a pet bottle. Oh yeah, she's drum tight. So they must be carbed, so it could be testing time soon. Yeah, it's a German Oktoberfest kit from, well, I think the company's German originally. Comes with 3.6 kilos of liquid malt. Straightforward kit brew. The only difference is obviously you don't need to add any sugar with that amount of malt extract, and you get your choice of hoppage bitterness by using this chart. Basically it's just one of those little pipettes in there, and for an Oktoberfest you sort of run 13-14 drops or vials fill out of the pipette to the coloured chart there where my thumb is, to give you the bitterness that you would have in an Oktoberfest. And you keep going down. If it's a pale ale or IPA, you basically use the whole bottle to bitter. This one's the Alpine IPA kit nestled down there, and you also get some Hopfen extract. So you get Hersbrucker and a Cascade. So that'll be another one on the list to do. Staying on the kit theme, managed to bag these on the old Starfest discounters. Picked them up over a few months, but as they've been removed from stock, give them a good home, couldn't see them go to waste. And one of the other recent little purchases is another set of scales. These are remote ones, so obviously you can see the display when something larger than the base plate is on it. So if we try and do this one-handed, you've got a square table which is 25 centimeters square, rated to 50 kilos. So I'm hoping with maybe a couple of pieces of wood diagonal or something, making a little staff cross frame or something, I can place the kegs on top and fill them up with water and use the obviously tar it and use the grams to indicate the water level when I mark off the sight gauges. And obviously, being this, it's ideal for the big bowl measuring out the grains, and handy as a parcel scale as too. And it was less than 20 quid. I think I got best offer £19, and we've had a bunch more tri-clamp fittings, and we've got another Inkbird PID which I bought while they was on sale for 14 quid from China, from the Inkbird store on AliExpress. So it was a good price. And that is, well, at the moment possibly a spare, or a ways down the line is another project. So I'm just buying bits when they happen to be cheap, so they don't bash the old wallet, shall we say. And to round off, I got the float switch. I'll go through the HLT. Hopefully that's going to have enough room and not get stuck on the coil, else that's kibosh this idea. But that should save blowing an element. But I'll just have to devise some method of putting a connector on these ends and running it back to the relay output, which will involve another connector in the bottom of there again. So that's about it. I've got a little bit of bottling to do when you ask people to save their bottles and don't throw them out. And this is what you end up with. So I shall be busy for the rest of tonight deciding what I'm going to emulate. We have brandies, whiskies, vodkas there, coffees and creams and Irish creams, gins, good old rum. That's going to be the latest in thing now, rums. And what else we got? Caramel vodka, dark rum, Cafula, Southern Haze, Napoleon brandy, bourbon, Jamaican rum, honey, bourbon, malt whiskey, citrus vodka. Well, we all know what one that's copying. Cherry bourbon, chocolate cream, Irish cream, chocolate rum. No, not chocolate. Coconut rum, chocolate milk, mint, all sorts. And as if that weren't enough, you can even buy them like this. You just chuck your spirit in. Bosh, you've got a bottle of Bacardi. Right, well, anyway, I know what I'm sorting out for the optics this week. It's a goodbye from me, and it's a goodbye from him. Studious as ever.